Good evening, everybody. My name is Glenn. Welcome to the channel. It's time for our Tuesday 6 p.m. video. Nvidia's earnings expectations on 11/20 of 2024 for quarter 4 of the fiscal year 2024 hinge on a substantial revenue growth from its data center segment, driven by surging demand for AI-focused GPUs and cloud services. Analysts project revenue to hit approximately $22.1 billion, which significantly exceeds prior expectations of $20.5 billion. A key factor here is Nvidia's data center business expected to bring in about $18.4 billion, nearly 5 times its revenue from the previous year. This growth has been fueled by increased adoption of Nvidia's Hopper GPUs and high demand from cloud service providers, with AI inferencing accounting for about 40% of this revenue. Nvidia's gaming segment also shows potential, but it remains secondary. Remember when it was primary? To the data center's explosive growth, which is expected to continue as AI applications expand across industries. The company's Q1 2025 guidance anticipates revenues between $23.5 and $24.5 billion, reflecting a bullish sentiment about ongoing demand despite the recent U.S.-China export restrictions impacting specific AI-related stocks. Nvidia has adapted by reconfiguring products for this market, aiming to maintain its footprint in AI and data-driven sectors. Looking forward, though, Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang expressed optimism about accelerated computing, projecting AI as a catalyst that could double global data center infrastructure within the coming years, adding hundreds of billions of dollars in market opportunity. Remember the possible delay for the Blackwell GPUs? Well, they overcame that headwind and the stock continued to move higher. I still think that it's a powerhouse stock. Now, these strong projections have led to positive market sentiment, with Nvidia stock climbing about 17% post-earnings and drawing substantial interest as the leading AI and data processing play. Comes down to this, folks. What is the forward guidance going to say? Are the expectations for Nvidia set so high that they're doomed to fail? Now, with all of that, let's take a look at a graph in the VectorVest system. So here we are, we're looking at a 1-year graph of Nvidia. And I want to let you know, this is going to be one of 2 videos. I know that we're a couple of weeks ahead of earnings, but I wanted to get this information out there now. And then we're going to see what happens as we get closer to earnings. And the day before earnings, I will do a follow-up video. All right, so I'm looking at a 1-year graph. We can clearly see bottom left, top right. But what I'm concerned about right now, again, we're a couple of weeks out from earnings. The stocks is starting to fall off of the high. We are still in an uptrend. If you want to look at it that way, we're still in an uptrend, and I would start getting nervous on Nvidia, which I still own NVDL. As a matter of fact, here's a graph of NVDL, which is a leverage, though, 2-time leverage. I'm getting a little hurt on it, but I'm going to keep my eyes on it before we get closer and closer to earnings. Now, if we fall below this trend line, I would get a little nervous about it because, again, I've got nothing that talks about the forward guidance. I don't know if there's any indicator out there that talks about forward guidance. So we're going to talk about the things that we can talk about. The stock from the Star Search analysis, the stock has now moved into the middle lane as I record this video, moving closer and closer into the slow lane and possibly breaking down below this trend line. I love the earnings over the last year rising. The earnings growth, though, is starting to tail off a little bit. That means earnings are growing, but not as high as they have been. And I'm looking at the sales growth dipping a little bit. All of these things concern me, even with a powerhouse stock like Nvidia. Now, I know there's a lot of you out there saying, I'm not getting rid of Nvidia. I'm going to hold this for the long term. That's fine. But believe you me, I'm going to probably take some profits on this prior to earnings if the stock continues in the path that it is right now. I've got to stop on my NVDL. If it hits it, I'm going to take my profits and run for the time being, but I'm very interested in seeing what the forward guidance is going to be. And remember, as I said, this is one of 2 videos. The day before earnings, we're going to look at what this video looks like and what the stock looks like the day before earnings, and I will put out another video for you as well. I am just thinking that even though it's a powerhouse stock, have the expectations really been set that high that they can't hold on to it? But AI is a strong space, and it's being fueled by a lot of other stocks as well. So if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, share this video, because earnings is coming up. This is probably the hottest stock in the nation that's going to report on 11/20 of 2024. We're probably going to be doing a live sales call on it as well, Ryan and I. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, share this video. If you're brand new to the channel and you like this, make sure you consider hitting the subscribe button, hitting the bell icon. But again, this is one of 2 videos. The next one will be just the day prior. Just setting the table for you right now. Folks, this video is over. And until the next time, see ya.